Hey guys, welcome back to the tennis court. I'm Coach Jorge. This is my daughter Carly. We got my lovely wife Marty, another coach, helping us out. And today's little video lesson here, Carly, is all about recognizing a short ball. So does this ever happen? Does this sound familiar to you? You play a really nice point, you play a long rally, and you finally, after 10, 15 shots, you earn a short ball. Okay? It's like, good, you go on, you're gonna try to finish the point, and then you mess it up. So you won like 90% of the point, and then you mess up right at the end. Kind of like drowning on the shoreline, man. You almost made it, but then you drown. So here's the deal. I want to talk to you a little bit about recognizing and then how to handle shots. So the first thing about a short ball is recognizing it. There are some people that they don't see it. You know, the depth perception don't see it. Then those people tend to look like this. It's kind of like, whoa. It's like, okay, if that's the case, that means you probably have poor anticipation skills. You got to be looking for things like grips and how wounded that player is before they even hit. So now, the other question is, how do I get to it? The best players will actually run like an athlete up in here, and as they get closer, then they break down and they get their tennis-specific movement, whether it's a one-E or a two-E, or on the forehand or the backhand, okay? This is not a good way to do it, but a lot of people do it this way. They see it short, they get ready, and then they kind of gallop up here in this position. Okay, I guarantee you, if you watch the best players running towards a drop shot, they're not already in position running up there ready. Okay, they're athletes, they run like a pure athletic person. Then when they get close, they break down, okay? Now, the last thing to consider is what you receive. So let's put up a graphic here real quickly about the 4 strike zones. So Carly, if you get a really good jump on the ball, you might get a strike zone up there by what we call strike zone 3, which is really aggressive. You can be aggressive on a short ball if you hit it there, or even a 4. But let's say you get there now, you hit it and it's zone 2, strike zone number 2, so it's below net, kind of by your thigh. If it's in zone 2 or strike zone 1, now it's a totally different thing. Same exact ball, it's just how quickly I got up and how I received it. So this is strike zone 4, strike zone 3, strike zone 2, strike zone 1, all those matter. And if you're not calculating that into your equation, that's where I think people make the mistake. So a lot of times it's just a decision mistake. All right, so here we go. Marty, just one ball and then hit a short ball. So this is just another ball, and then here it is. So let's see you go. Boom. All right, take off. That's all we're going to do. It's just 2-ball sequence. Push her back a little bit on the first one. Okay, and then here comes a short ball. Go up. Boom. All right, no problem. Let's do a pause. So on that first one, you hit a forehand, kind of strike zone 3. That second one is kind of like a little bit lower, okay? So here's the thing I want you to take away with this drill. Number one, if you're a person that hates to go to the net, generally those people don't spot the short ball very good. It's not in their nature to even be looking for that. A short ball to them is a bad thing. It's an invitation to the net, and they don't want to accept the invitation. You're a little different because you played the front court quite a bit when you played, all right, especially in college. So I think the takeaway I have for the viewers is make sure that once you're here and once you get there properly, this is super important, what you receive, okay? And then the last piece of this, Carly, is you all have your own audit. You have to, like for me, if I get a short ball and I can hit a strike zone 4, like on my forehand, I'm putting that thing away. I'm going for a winner and I'm probably gonna end it. But if I do a strike zone and it's a 4 on my backhand with my 1E, totally different animal. I'm not being aggressive there, okay? So the last thing is to check. Just because it's short doesn't mean you should hit a green shot and just go for it, because you have to do that internal audit and say, well, I'm no good there, okay? I'm really good here, I'm pretty good here. And as soon as you get down to strike zone 2 and 1 below the net level, then you really have to be careful. If you don't have the ability to go pocket to pocket and get the ball up and back down, it's really easy to net. So it might be a nice addition to your game to be able to slice a short ball from there. All right, so those are our thoughts on short balls. It's all about recognition, running up to it properly, and then making the proper decision of how aggressive you can be based on those strike zones. You're gonna reverse engineer it. All right, you love it?
Yeah.
All right, so if you like this video and you think it would be helpful, we'd love to hear your comments below. And if you think it's gonna help some others, we'd love it if you share and help get the word out. So thanks again for checking in with us. Good luck on the court.